Namaste. Let's talk about laziness today. My dear friends, laziness is not your enemy. Don't be too judgmental or critical about your laziness. It's time that we all understand laziness at a deeper level. Try to find out its root cause and try to heal it. Because most of us do not understand that subconsciously there could be other profound reasons why you are getting too lazy, why you don't have that zeal, that enthusiasm, that interest, that motivation, that inspiration to do something that you actually wanted to do whole your life. The first primary reason could be that there is some inner child wound related to this, where as a child, for all those little beautiful achievements that you did, you were not acknowledged. You were not appreciated enough by your loved ones, primarily by your parents. So that sort of a dejection in your early years, in your childhood, might sit there as a vacuum, as a lack, where you felt, how does it matter if I achieve something or not? Anyway, nobody is bothered. Nobody likes it. Nobody wants it. So why do I have to even make an effort to achieve something, to do something? There could be another possibility that your parents in your childhood were extremely critical about your performances. They were never satisfied. They were never contented. They would find fault in everything that you did. And it was never enough. Your 90%, your distinction, or you being a topper in class didn't make a difference for your parents because they wanted you to be topper in the whole school, topper for your whole state. And then that lack, that dissatisfaction was registered so deep that maybe for a few years in that pressure you performed well, but eventually you crashed. It didn't matter for you whether that sort of a performance was important or not. It was more important for your mind to relax, to be free of those judgment and critical statements. So my dear friends, sometimes laziness has a whole big story sinking too deep inside your own self, which you fail to understand. Now, the second primary reason could be that we are too narrow in understanding goals in our lives. Most of the times our goals are restricted to achieving something materialistically, making a lot of money, purchasing few assets. Post that, your mind says, I've done this. What next? You lose that motivation and inspiration to get into the next best project of your life. So it is extremely crucial that you understand different dimensions of goal setting. Sit down, pull out a paper, take a journal, and write different aspects of goal setting. Physical goals, mental goals, emotional goals, spiritual goals, social goals, behavioral goals, intellectual goals. Put at least 3 points under all these topics, so that as we are all time bound by the goals that we are setting, we already know that lethargy or postponing or laziness or just taking things lightly will not help me to achieve them one after the other. So you develop that inspiration from inside. Having social goals can be of great help to us, where you don't have to prove anything to anybody, but spiritually you want to serve to the nation, to people around, to your loved ones. This helps us to have enough motivation to get up and perform your best, to pull up your socks, to be self-driven. And coming to the first reason that I told you, when you find out either through self-introspection or taking help from a therapist that you have inner deeper wounds, sit down with your inner self, with that little self. Give love and appreciation now at this point when you have realized it, and embrace yourself completely. So that now you're not wanting somebody to acknowledge it, and you're not stopping yourself from doing something just because somebody then, particularly your parents, did not know parenting skills, did not find time to sit with you, or did not feel it was important. But you now know what it meant to you. So embrace your own self with that love, with that appreciation, with that acceptance, so that you can get over that lack which has got converted into laziness at this moment in your life. These two aspects can be the primary reason why we tend to postpone, we tend to be lazy or disinterested. Without addressing them, developing a habit and then being inconsistent will only put our self-confidence lower and lower day by day. I hope this information was useful. If yes, do not forget to share this with your loved ones, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel. Next time I'll meet you again. If you have any doubts in this regard, please feel free to ask in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to help you. Next time I'll meet you again with another useful tip on toddler therapy. Until then, please take care of yourself. Thank you so much for watching. Namaste.